Hello everyone, I have a question for you if you would be so kind to answer me down below in the comments section. My question is, would you or have you ever considered buying a used, completely built model kit? It doesn't have to be Gundam, but my question has to do particularly with Gundam model kits because I am possibly thinking of selling some of my completely built Gundam model kits. And these four here are some examples of ones I'm thinking of selling. I don't know if there's a market for this. I have seen some listings on eBay for people who are selling their completely built model kits, but I don't know how much of a demand there is for them, because in all reality, a lot of people buy these kits because they want to build them themselves. They want to be able to put together the model and have the satisfaction of doing the work themselves. There are people out there who like to buy them already assembled, but for the vast majority, I think people like to actually assemble the kit themselves. So that's kind of what I'm going against, that kind of trend. I don't know if like I said, I don't know if there's going to be a market for these online, particularly on eBay. So if you answer yes to that question, if you say yes, I would be interested in buying a used, completely built Gundam model kit. The second question is, well, how much would you pay or be willing to pay? Obviously, it varies on depending what type of model or what scale we're talking about. Like for this example here, this is the 1/100 non-grade Mirage frame. And I think I paid roughly $34 for this. So the question is, would you pay half that? Would you pay 17? Would you pay 10? Obviously, I'm not going to let this go for anything less than probably $10 or $15, but I don't know. If I want to sell it, I probably may have to compromise. Then you have a situation like this with the 1/144 high-grade kit. Well, on average, these high-grade 1/144 kits are around $20 US. So you have to imagine, if you're in the market for such a kit, you would think to yourself, well, why should I buy a used, completely built kit when I can build it my own for only, a few dollars more than what this guy is asking for? So if this was $20 when I first bought it, should I sell it for 10, for 5? I don't know. Then you have of course, the master grades. The master grades, as we all know, are on average roughly around, depending on what kit it is, $45 to $55. And of course, there's going to be a lot more expensive ones and some that you might find for cheaper, but that's roughly the average. So you figure maybe $55 to buy this brand new. Well, is it worth half that? Is it worth $25, $30? Being completely assembled and used. And then you have the other uncertainty of who exactly built this model kit, because you don't know the person. You don't know what his modeling skills are, whether he's a careful modeler or whether he or she has been careless with their assembly of the model kit. So you never know, and I think that's probably the second biggest concern people have when buying used model kits of any sort. Doesn't have to be Gundam, but in my case, I'm thinking of selling these model kits. So, assuming I can. So, if you can answer those questions, or you don't really have to answer the question per se, but if you would be so kind as to leave a comment down below as to your thoughts on this subject, or whether you've had success or you've experienced either buying or selling a used, completely built Gundam model kit. Alright, this has been Like It's 1985 with my question for the week.